Hello, I'm Nell and I'm a Phonak hero, and in this video I'm going to be teaching you fingerspelling. So the first thing is I'm going to go through the alphabet, and then second thing we are going to talk about some tips, advice on how to fingerspell better. And then third thing, I'm going to give you some examples of words that I'm going to fingerspell, and then you can have a look and try and work out what the word is. So first thing, let's go through the alphabet. So this is A. So it's your right hand, pointer finger on your thumb. B, so two hands like this. C or C, you'll see both of those. Let's go with C. D is the same as C, but we're putting our finger there. E is the first finger of your left hand with the first finger of your right hand. Your left hand is kept open and your right hand is like just your pointer finger out, like this, E. F, two hands like this, right hand on top of left hand, F. G, two fists, right hand on top of left hand, G. H, so two flat hands, fingers closed, right hand brushing over the left hand, H. I is like E but with your middle finger. J, so it's like an I and then you go down your hand and up your thumb, J. K, K's a bit difficult. So K looks like this. Your left hand, finger like that. Right hand, you want it like this, and then put your knuckle of your right hand against your knuckle of your left hand, K. L, J, K, L, yeah. L is finger of your left hand on the palm, like this, L. Be careful to make sure your finger is all the way along your palm, because this is T, so you want to make sure it looks like this, but towards you, L. M is the same as L, but with three fingers, M. N is the same with two fingers, N. O is like A, E, and I, but we're going on your ring finger, O. P is this. So you've got your left hand finger like that, right hand is your first finger and your thumb in a circle, and then you put your right hand to the end of your left finger, P. Q, so your left hand is in a circle like this, and then your right hand, your first finger is like a hook, and that goes through the circle, Q. R is your right hand, same as with a Q, first finger bent, and your left hand flat, R, like this. S is both little fingers, so your fist, but with your little fingers out, and your right hand, your little fingers grab each other, S. T is like an L, but you're going onto the edge of your hand, T. U is like the other vowels, but it's on your little finger, U. V is, think like an N with your two fingers together, but your two fingers are apart, so it's like that, V. T-U-V, W. W, you have your two hands open like this, and you put them together, W. X, think like a W, but you've only got two fingers, so it's your first finger of your left hand and your first finger of your right hand out, and you put them like that, X. Y, you have your left hand like this, like flat, but to the side, and then your right hand, just your finger out, Y. And then Z, that. It's two flat hands and your right hand straight onto your left hand, Z. Okay, now I've done the alphabet. Feel free to watch through that as many times you want. Also, I'd recommend looking up an image get a chart of just like a picture of the alphabet, and you can look at that, yeah. And so now for tips. So when you're fingerspelling out a word, try and keep your hands together as much as possible. So for example, let's do the word colour. Let's spell out the word colour. So it's C-O-L-O-U-R. because I'm in England. If you're in America, you miss out the U. Let's go English colour, because you're probably in England if you're watching this. C-O-L-O-U-R. So you're not saying each letter when you do it. So you are mouthing the word colour. So you go, so you. Colour, like that. Colour. You also want to keep your hands together. So you're not going like that. You're not going apart and back together. That makes it much slower and it also makes it much harder. So try and keep your hands together. So for example, my last name is Finlay. So F-I-N-D-L-A-Y. And so just fingerspell that, we go, you're not going L-A-Y, L-A-Y. You keep them all together, yeah? And what you also want to do is try and keep your hand shapes very clear. Because what can sometimes happen is you'll be signing and your hands will get a bit confused and you go like, you know, you don't want to be signing like an M like that, like this, because it's not clear what that is. So you want to have, you know, a very clear hand shape, but you still want it to look smooth. It's, you know, it will take a lot of practice. So just keep practicing. It takes a surprisingly long time to learn it. Yeah, don't worry. You're fine. So let's do some words to practice. So you have to tell me what words you think I'm signing. Okay, what do you think that word was? It was where. Let's do another word. What do you think that word was? It was cat. Now let's do a harder one. You got it? Squirrel, that's what that word was. Let's do another word. Let's do that again. That was quite a hard one. That word was Vaseline. Yes. Thank you for watching and I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.